The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3. Got no problem taking him up on that. Is he going to immediately take us there? Rena and the others returned to camp, showered, and changed into their spare uniforms. Leaving the camp to the Railway Military Police, the students and faculty all headed to the Governor General's office, Orchis Tower. 6:10 p.m. Oh, they've got RMP patrolling the base camp. Making sure that there's nothing out of the ordinary that goes on here. They are posted up. I guess it makes sense we wouldn't bring anything fancier, but Reen probably would have had something a little fancy. These orbital cars and the Crossbell Station. Are we already going to be in the tower, or is it going to let us walk up, or what? I am so glad they've implemented streets, dude. That's the one good thing Erebonian has managed. In Crossbell, anyways. Time for us to greet our certain someones, potentially. Oh, Vivi!
Many influential individuals have gathered here at Orchis Tower tonight. However, we've confirmed that Speaker McDowell was not one of the people invited to the festivities. I worry the citizens of Crossbell won't take the news that their local representative has been snubbed like...
Wait, I didn't do that. So that's Reigns, definitely.
Pardon us for that. The views and opinions just expressed are not endorsed by this news channel.
Yeah, okay. They went ahead and took our guy away. Is he just gonna pop us right in? Yup. Okay, and this is where we're going to be securing things from, probably. Oh, it's everybody and not just us. Whoa, this is everybody.
Staff and students of Thor's branch campus, thank you for all your hard work. I will explain the particulars for the security at tonight's event, but first...
Right, we're not so much invited as doing security, but still, same difference.
Allow me to introduce the people for which you'll be providing security.
Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz.
It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm responsible for overseeing the well-being of Heimdall. My name is Karl Regnitz. Leaves is a part of the capital's suburbs. It's unfortunate we haven't met before, but this is a good opportunity for us to become acquainted.
Chairman Irina Reinford.
Irina Reinford, nice to meet you. I suppose we've been indirectly working with each other via your use of the Orchis 2s, the Derflinger, and the Panzer Soldats. I've read your reports, so I have high expectations for each of you.
Governor Regnitz is a sworn ally of the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
She's Elise's mother. I remember Grandpa mentioning her before.
These guests, on the other hand, should require no introduction.
Yes, because we're all Imperials. Princess Alfin.
It's so nice to meet all of you from the branch campus. I am the Princess of the Empire of Erebonian, Alfin Reise Arnor.
Is she looking for Reem?
I wish we could have met before, but I'm glad to finally have the opportunity.
Who? Oh.
Huh?
Muse? Was Muse the student they were talking about earlier instead of Tio then?
I'm sure it's due to Adios's guidance that we were able to meet tonight.
Who exactly is Muse? Prince Olvert.
I am none other than Alfin Reise Arnor, though some have taken to referring to me as the debaucherous prince. I am here as head of the inspection team, though as it's simply for show, it may be more accurate to call me a figurehead.
That's fairly honest of him. Yeah. Major Michael doesn't like that.
However, truth be told, I actually have a small connection with all of you.
He basically pioneered the Class 7 experiment thing.
Up until last year, I was the chairman of the board at Thor's main campus. And coincidences abound, for the three here with me comprise the entire board of directors.
Huh.
I'm sure it's a bit late by this point, but I'd like to welcome you to Thor's.
Aw, thanks, Oliver.
Even in these turbulent times, I wish for each and every one of you to enjoy your youth to its fullest and become the foundation of the world.
He's a great guy, honestly. Oh, shame about the half-son business, but... As I explained earlier, we will be on standby on floor 34, one floor below the event. Let me make this clear. We are here strictly as backup. Do not do anything rash. Now, move out. Line up and follow me. Now it's just us three. Jeez, this school's got some serious connections. The prince mentioned it to me back during the trade conference, but seeing them all reminds me of my time at the main campus. Yeah, it really takes me back. I remember them all dancing by the bonfire after the school festival. I can't even picture that. Thank you all for your assistance here. Oh, Rufus. Oh, Governor General. You seem to be enjoying your life as an instructor at the branch campus. Seeing that makes me proud to have been the one to nominate you, First Lieutenant Orlando. Nominated by the Governor General? Huh. I see. Interesting. It's not the first time somebody in a position of power has placed someone you otherwise wouldn't expect to be part of the main team onto the main team. No green hairs about, though. No green hairs scurrying around, just Randy. For a nomination, it sure sounded pretty mandatory. Anyway, did you need something from me? Or did you come here to tell me what you're going to do with them? Who is them? I haven't a clue what you're talking about. To be honest, I came here to speak with Reen. Huh? Uh-oh. What was that? Join me on floor 36. It's reserved for VIPs. I was able to set up a small window of time during the dinner party to speak with some of the guests. Bring the new Class 7 and Cadet Russell with you. I'd like them to be there as well. Huh. But not Randy. So it's probably not going to be the people we're expecting it to be. The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. Who is it gonna be? This is floor 36, the VIP floor. Dang. Governor Regnitz and Chairman Reinford are in the second room ahead. His Highness Prince Olvert and Her Highness Princess Alfin are in the farthest room. Please speak with the security guards before entering. Understood. Thank you for your help. Okay. Oh, I'm getting kind of nervous. Isn't it a bit much for us to just go up and have a chat with the royals of the Empire? Well, they said they wanted to talk with the new Class 7. As for you, Tita, Prince Olvert and Chairman Irina requested to meet with you. It's been quite a while since I've spoken with the Prince. I'm excited to see him again. It will be my first time meeting Elise's mother, though. With the exception of the RF Chairman, I'm acquainted with all of them. I am acquainted with the Imperial family as well. No need to be formal, just act the way you always do. Easy for you to say. I'm not acquainted with any of these mega VIPs. Well, now's a good opportunity to get to know them. Let's go to Governor Regnitz and Chairman Irina's room first. Alright, so first we're going to drop a nice little save-ity save right here. And then we're going to do what Reen suggested. Oh, hold on. The door is locked. That's probably where we're going to talk with the Governor General. You're Class 7 and Miss Tita Russell, correct? Yes, that's right. This is Governor Regnitz and Chairman Irina's room. Yes, they're expecting you. Please go in. All right, pardon us. I wonder what Elise's mother is like. About to find out.
Welcome.
Oh, Sharon. She did say she was going to be near Chairman Irina.
Sorry to call for you like this. I'm sure you're busy with security matters.
No, it's fine. I'm glad for the chance to talk. It's good to see you again, Governor Regnitz and Chairman Irina. I see Sharon is with you too.
Thanks to you, I was able to promptly meet with the chairman. I'm glad to see you all were able to safely complete your duties for the day.
Hey! Would have been easier with you, but whatever.
I've heard about what you've been doing for your special ops missions. Thank you for your assistance. So you're the new Class 7? And you are Professor Erica's daughter.
Professor Erica. She was called something else, wasn't she? It was Doctor, I think.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You know my mother?
I met her when I went to Albarea with my father many years ago. We still keep in touch, even if she spends most of her letters gushing about you.
Mother.
Good to know she's still the same.
Nice to see you again, Governor Regnitz.
I believe the last time was at Corel Imperial Villa. But now you're one of Reen's students? This sure is an interesting class.
Well, kind of, but yes, it is an interesting class.
I heard you met with Machias and Elisa earlier?
Yeah, thankfully. Elisa delivered Orbital bikes and new equipment for the Dareflinger.
I see. Here, have a seat. Sharon, some tea for our guests.
Certainly.
But then, are they going to have something to say to us, though? Because now we've got the business music playing. The new Empire's 8 Metropolis plan? Yes, currently Orchis, Bereahard, Ruhr, St. Ark, and Heimdall are the 5 biggest cities in the Empire. We plan to add Jirai in the northwest, Haliusk in the north, and Crossbell City to them to create the core of the new Empire. There will be a speech explaining the particulars tomorrow when Crossbell's provincial legislature is assembled. That's what they've been planning? Could you give us a quick overview? There are a few elements to it, but the most notable is the new tax plan. Currently, Erebonian tax rates differ by region. Okay, which is something that you're used to if you're American, but as I understand it, that's very uncommon if you're European. Under this plan, all 8 cities would have the same tax laws and rates as Heimdall. Huh. Would be very attractive to growing businesses, right? That's... Huh? That's good, right? I've heard Crossbell's taxes have been high since the annexation. Yes, different tax rates are a hassle when doing business across regions. The ultimate plan is to have a single tax rate for the entire empire. Just like Liberl, for example. That's right. Taxes are pretty much the same wherever you go in Liberl. It seems like a logical plan. But it's going to be a big change for the nobles who live off their province's taxes. I've no doubt there will be many obstacles going forward. But we plan to discuss all those at the provincial legislature tomorrow. Just so you know, Crossbell will benefit greatly from having the same taxes as Heimdall. Really? Excuse me, but you'll be talking to Speaker McDowell about this, right? Oh, this might tie into why he's not here. He may have objected heavily to this. Yes, that was the plan, but it may not be that easy. Apparently, he won't be at the dinner tonight. I'm a little concerned about him. I see. I wonder if he's ill. That is a little worrying. I haven't heard anything about Speaker McDowell either. I'm sure he has much to think on, though. Chancellor Osborne and Governor General Rufus's plans, for one. We all have our respective reasons for coming to Crossbell. I was originally planning on coming here on my own, separately from the inspection team. I'm sure the same could be said of the prince and princess. So all this, including the visit from the Pantagruel, is the doing of the Imperial government and the Governor General? Which means our field exercises being in Crossbell were also... Even the railway cannons being deployed here? So you saw them. The new Dragonov-class railway cannons. One of my main reasons for visiting was to oversee their deployment. Dragonov-class? But why? Chairman Irina, would you explain to us just what those things are capable of? Master Reen. Very well. I'll tell you what we can announce publicly right now. Dragonov-class railway guns are the newest model. They're the official successor to the ones installed at Garrelia Fortress. I can't go into specifics, but suffice it to say, they maintain the firepower of the old models while drastically increasing their mobility. By making use of detour rails, they can be used at any point along the railways. They could even be moved along the Transcontinental Railroad, for example. Weapons of mass destruction comparable to the ones at Garrelia Fortress? I haven't seen them in person, but reportedly, they're capable of destroying large cities with populations of 100,000 in less than 2 hours. Why would you bring such a thing to Crossbell? Why was never a concern. I was tasked by the Imperial Army to make them, so I did. That's all. The advisor at your school, Professor Schmidt, helped out as well. What? Sorry to have betrayed your expectations like this. But both Chairman Irina and I were involved with the establishment of the original Class 7. That's one of the reasons we wanted to meet with you today. We wanted you to be aware of both the bright future and the cruel present between the Empire and Crossbell. Governor Regnitz. Our time is nearly up. I believe the Prince and Princess are waiting to speak with you. It wouldn't do to make them wait any longer than necessary. True. Governor Regnitz, Chairman Irina, please excuse us. Yes, I pray your field exercises turn out well. Take care. So they tasked her with doing it, and she complied. I'm sure there was really no other option for her. Farewell, everyone. I'm in no position to comment on anything Chairman Irina said, but it's alright. She's a tough person, but I know she's fair too. For the time being, I'll accept her and the governor's words. You have my most gracious thanks. I will also pray you are able to finish your field exercises safely. Yuna, are you okay? I can't just stay calm about all this. But I know those two told us all that without hiding anything. So I'll accept what they said for now. Yuna. Agreed. I have my own concerns about the 8 Metropolis plan. Yeah, you should each think about what we learned tonight. But time is short right now. We should go meet with the prince and princess. Yes, they should be in the next room down the hall. Let's see what's going on here. Class 7 and Cadet Russell of Thor's branch campus have arrived. Hello. I have orders from Prince Olvert to let you pass. Be mindful of the fact that you are meeting with the imperial family. Please mind your manners. Understood. Please excuse us. The imperial family?
Rein! Welcome, all of you.
So, judging... Oh! Prince Olvert's not here? Or maybe he's just off screen.
Elise, Princess Alfin, good to see you both.
Yes, likewise. If I recall correctly, we haven't seen each other since the end of last year. And Elise... Oh, Elise?
She's...
It's nothing.
She's happy to see her big brother.
Good to see you again, Rein.
Yeah, it's been too long. I heard you became student council president. Is that going well?
Oh, absolutely. Her popularity with the younger students has simply skyrocketed.
She's channeling the spirit of Toa well.
Everyone there relies on her all the time. Perhaps tonight, she can rely on her dearest brother to comfort her? Your Highness?
I'm glad to see you two are as close as ever.
So these are the princess and Instructor Rein's little sister.
Both of them are so gorgeous. It's like they stepped right out of a dream.
Aha! Welcome, young Rein.
He was just off screen. Holy crap, those boots are high?
Prince Olvert, it's been a while since I've seen you too.
Indeed, over a year? Far too long by my reckoning. Late though it may be, I'd like to congratulate you on graduating. I'd also like to thank you for lending your aid to the branch campus.
Rein and Olvert have the same color eyes. I never noticed that.
I'm not worthy of those words. You've done a lot for me too, Your Highness. You and Toval. Let me thank you on behalf of all my classmates who aren't here today.
Oh, that little parlor trick I did for you. Think nothing of it.
I guess the old Class 7 has a lot going on.
It was quite a lot, yeah.
He's pretty charismatic. Just what I'd expect from a prince.
You see those boots? Oh my adios.
I'd hesitate to call him a typical prince.
So we have the new Class 7 and my very own little comrade in arms. It's good to see you again, Kurt. But Tita, has it truly been 3 years?
Dang, so that's how long it's been since the end of the third, huh?
Well, perhaps I should play you a song to mark this joyous reunion of friends long apart.
Why not?
I think we'll pass. Besides, I'm sure you don't have much time before the dinner.
I'm glad to see you're the same as ever.
It is a pleasure to see you again too, Your Majesty.
Wait, what?
Everybody here is already acquainted with this guy.
I've heard rumors about the kind of person he is. They appear to have all been true.
Oh, except for Altina, but she's probably read a dossier on him or something.
Dear Olvert, can't you see the new people are overwhelmed by your charms? Please, have a seat, everyone.
Time to get serious. Oliver's gonna be like, okay, so here's how we're gonna bust up the 8 Metropolis plan. This brings me back. The last time we were together, Tina, was during the incident in Liberal. Wait, no. It was in Phantasma, wasn't it? Yeah, that place was pretty tough to deal with. But I'm so happy to see you've been doing well since then, Prince Olvert. And it warms my heart to see what a delightful young lady you've grown into. I'm certain it's been causing dear Agate no end of trouble. In fact, I'm told you ran into him in Sutherland. I've heard all about your previous set of field exercises. Thank you for dealing with the requests on behalf of the Imperial government. The old Class 7 and Agate helped out a lot. The entire branch campus too, led by Kurt, Yuna, and Altina. Instructor. I had heard that you joined Class 7, Kurt. It truly seems to be a good fit for you. I never expected Cedric would have done such a thing. Princess. So you heard. Oh, right. You two are the older siblings of that snobby prince guy. Right? That's a little too disrespectful, and this is me talking. Well, I certainly cannot argue that point, unfortunately. Let me say this, Reen. You as well, Kurt, given what your family has been through. We sincerely apologize for his actions. No, please, don't trouble yourself over it. My father, brother, and uncle have all accepted it already. I am so lost. So, is it Cedric's fault that the Vanders are separated from the Arnors now? You don't have to worry about me either. If anything, I was just surprised how much he grew in such a short time. When did he start being like that? Around summer of last year. After he was unable to attend the summer festival due to illness, it was as though he changed into a completely different person. Yeah. He grew taller and stronger? Were that it, he would be fine, but he also became much more forceful. Our mother was worried about him too. We can only assume it was due to the influence of that man, Cayenne? That man. It seems you've been trained well. Indeed, thank you. Chancellor Osborne. Oh! So Cedric is a blood and iron now? Recently, Cedric's begun to look up to him. Isn't he the one they call the Blood and Iron Chancellor? He's the one who planned the whole annexation of Crossbell. To be fair, he has always admired the way the Chancellor has done things to some extent. If the Chancellor played a part in helping Cedric recover and grow, then he has my thanks for that. I've no doubt Cedric will learn to control that forcefulness of his one day. Kurt, Reen, please watch over him for me. Olvert! Yes. Of course, Your Highness. It sounds like there are some complicated things going on. I've definitely got a better impression of them now. It's clear they both care for their little brother a lot. Might I introduce myself as well? I am Elise Schwarzer, Reen's younger sister. Thank you all for taking care of my brother. He's the one who takes care of us. I mean, I don't really look up to him, but I don't hate him or anything. My word. You're welcome, though it is true that we are more often indebted to him. Same here. He helps me out with his lessons and with Panzer Soldat related things. Is that so? Well, even so, my brother is still very new to being an instructor, so please take care of him. Was that really necessary? Oh, enough playing around, you. After all, you're the one who looks up to Rean the most. Princess? In any event, I was surprised to hear you had joined Class 7, Altina. Yet somehow, I feel like it was meant to be. Elise. I'm surprised to hear that. I was under the impression my presence would bring back unpleasant memories given our history. Well, it's true I'm not pleased with you for having kidnapped myself and the princess, but I was told you've been helping my brother, so I wanted to thank you. Although you may be a student now, I ask that you continue to look after him. Allie. Wait, what was that about kidnapping? I recall hearing you were a spy for the Noble Alliance, but... Yes, as part of my spy missions, I abducted Elise and the princess. That was also the first time I met Instructor Rean. Yes. Those sure were the days. It's strange indeed to think that after all that, you're a member of Class 7 now. However, it's all thanks to you I was able to be the damsel in distress and find myself carried to safety in Rean's arms. Princess? So that's how you all know each other? It was quite the dramatic tale, Kurt. About 110 hours worth of drama, but all worth experiencing all the same. Wow, I'm impressed with all the things the class you established has achieved, Olivier. Oh, stop, Tita. You flatter me ever so. I don't even know where to start with that one. But I see now. He definitely acts like a big brother. Elise, I'd guess she's about the same age as me? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So, Governor General Rufus is summoning them? My apologies for interrupting. However, it is nearly time for the dinner party. You will need to prepare soon. Ah, already? How time flies. Understood. Thank you for letting us know. Well, I suppose it is time once more for the sweet sorrow that is parting. I've little doubt we'll meet again soon, however. Thank you for calling us here to talk. I hope your inspection goes smoothly. Please keep looking out for these two, okay, Elise? Yes, of course. You take care of your class as well, Rean. I pray you find success with your field exercises. Yes, one final thing. Regarding that girl with the mint-colored hair. Muse, I'm like, wait. What about her? Are you talking about Muse Egret? Muse? That's not her real name? Egret. I see. What about her? She's a classmate of mine. Oh, I see. Okay. And after all that, they're probably gonna do all of that and then not tell us anything. Watch. Princess. Yes. My apologies for bringing it up. What'd I tell you? For a moment, I thought I knew her, but it must have been my mistake. Farewell for now, and thank you. Of course, it's whatever it is, it's not their secret to tell, apparently. I wish we could have talked a bit longer. Either way, I'm glad to see they all seemed well. Yes, I agree. I'd heard quite a few rumors about Olivier, so I was a little worried. But it seems like he's doing just fine after all. Is Olivier his nickname or something? Well, when he visited Albarea 4 years ago, he hid his identity and took a different name. To me, he's still the funny, smart, and reliable bard Olivier. Is that so? So that means you must know my older brother as well? Oh, you mean Mr. Mueller? He and Olivia are pretty much best friends. I had no idea you were his little brother. Indeed, I had no idea you existed until this game either. Though I suppose if they ever remake it, we'll get some cameos from Kurt. Well, half-brother. Whoa! Hold on. We have different mothers and frankly we look nothing alike. So that's... That's the case then. Interesting. Very interesting. I hadn't heard that before. Was Altina already aware? Allie? What's wrong? I just started to feel a little bit of regret for what I did to the princess and Instructor Reen's little sister. It was a mission, so I know I shouldn't feel bad, but... I see. Altina... Seems like you're growing up too, Allie. Elise and the princess were both so gorgeous. I can't fall behind. I understand the feeling. Kurt wants to be prettier too. Alright, we're all done meeting the VIPs. The party's going to start soon, so let's get back to floor 34. Yeah! Understood. Right, and then we got Elise and Princess Alfin. Whichever one of the students likes character notes, she's gonna love us after this. Well, it seems you're done talking with everyone. Yep, he was in there. Governor General Rufus. I didn't realize you were on this floor as well, Your Excellency. Oh, no need for that. Just call me Rufus. It's almost time for the guests to be sent to the venue. But I'm glad I ran into you here, Reen. I'd like to talk with you. In private, I assure you it won't take much time. Well... Sorry, guys. Can you head back without me? Well, sure, but... Understood. Okay.
There are some things we just can't talk about with the young ones here.
What's he gonna tell us?
Come to think of it, I suppose this is the first time we'll have spoken one-on-one like this.
Yes, that's true. So, am I speaking to the Governor General of Crossbell?
Nope, you're speaking to the Ironblood.
Or am I speaking to the leader of the Ironbloods?
Ah, the Ironbloods. Gifted children found and taken in by His Excellency Lord Osborne.
Is he about to be like, I'm gonna stage a coup and take over the Ironbloods?
Mostly the latter, to answer your question. But you forget, I'm also a former member of the Thor's Board of Directors. At the same time, my younger brother is one of your classmates. I'm certain there is an abundance of topics we could discuss.
If you need to leave a message for Eustace, I'll make sure he gets it. We'll be meeting up before too long.
Right? At this point, Reen expects it.
Ah, so you've already managed to meet with some of your other classmates.
Like you're not aware.
Not all of them, though. I suppose it must be difficult getting a hold of Gaius and Instructor Valestine.
Is that? Why does that sound vaguely threatening?
How much does he know?
I jest. Our time is short and better spent on topics besides my brother. What I wish to discuss is your rather fascinating lineage.
He wants to know more about Reen's bloodline, or maybe just Reen's blood. Oh, or his mixedness?
Okay, we've talked long enough. Let's go. I won't let anyone interfere. This is going to be our final battle.
Those divine...
The group's primary member, in fact. Though that secret was, until very recently, kept between myself and His Excellency the Chancellor.
Relentlessly, without looking back. As long as you do, I'm sure.
I'm taking over that phantasmal blaze plan of yours. And my first order of business will be sorting out the mess you left in Crossbell.
Why? Why are you still alive? Crow shot you! You're supposed to be dead!
I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Please, take good care of Crow for me.
But in the end, he couldn't avenge his grandfather. He did get revenge on you! Was everything he did? Was his whole life for nothing?
Just as you have your reasons that guide your actions, so too does His Excellency. And I believe you factor into those reasons more than you might think.
Reen, I pray you grow up strong and healthy. Oh, Adios, if you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child. I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man. Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital.
Yep.
Then, please tell me. As much as I wanted to ask while all that was happening a year and a half ago, I couldn't. What is the Black Workshop? And how were they able to create Millium and Altina? What is the Phantasmal Blaze plan that Chancellor Osborne took from the Society? And how did you become leader of the Ironbloods?
My lord, it's nearly time.
No, dude! He just asked basically every single question and now the butler wants to show up? He's gonna be all like, those are some pretty good questions, Reen, but allow me to skedaddle. But yeah, that's basically a summary of the big plot twists at the end of the previous game. But holy crap, can you at least answer one of them? Just one of them, dude, please.
I shall be there shortly.
Dude!
I can answer some of your questions.
Thank you, because if he just waltzed out, the only things that would have happened was him going out there, inviting Reen in, and us sitting down, him saying, I want to talk about your lineage, and Reen freaking out right now. That's it.
Only His Excellency knows the truth about the Black Workshop. He entrusted the Black Rabbit to me personally. Second, I'm sure Claire, Lecter, and Millium don't know this, but it seems we're being tested.
Tested?
They want to see whether any of us, yourself included, can reach the core.
The core?
So Reen's undertaking the same test as the rest of the Ironbloods, which I guess is Reen an Ironblood by default? Was he the first Ironblood? If not the primary. Like, he's not the primary one, but he may have been the first, depending.
In regards to me being the leader of the Ironbloods, 12 years ago, I manipulated my father into sending a Jaeger Corps called Arngarm to attack His Excellency.
Oh!
Arngarm. That's the Corps V from the Imperial Liberation Front was the leader of. He said they were hired by some high-up noble to attack the Chancellor, but were completely wiped out.
So he was a young teenager when he did that, though.
I wanted to test him. I wished to see just how capable this commoner Chancellor was, and if he could figure out who did it.
But a lot of people died because of that, didn't they? But I guess, well, they were Jaegers rather than innocents, but that's still kind of weird to me.
Then one day, when I was practicing falconry with your adoptive father, Baron Schwarzer, who should he introduce me to but His Excellency? He had known it was me the whole time.
Are you so bored you feel the need to play with fire? Do you tire of your empty days spent tied down by your family and title?
Yes, I apologize for the other day, but it seems you're aware it was me who sent you that little greeting. The 4 great houses have no future.
Whoa. But I think that's Rufus's. He was like a subversive on the noble faction the whole time, but still.
From here on, I shall consider you my true father, and one day surpass you.
That completely renounced House Albarea.
Haha! Iron Bloods, is it? They say children should surpass their fathers. I eagerly look forward to that day.
And so, that is how I became the first Iron Blood.
So the Iron Bloods came into existence 12 years ago with him. Interesting. But man, seeing all those like scenes from CS2 side by side with this game, Falcom really put their best foot forward because this looks way better. "12 years ago. What would he have been? The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. 16, 15, something like that. Definitely, it was either 15 or 16. I don't think he's older than 28 right now. Later that evening, the dinner party on floor 35 began. Members of the inspection team met with influential individuals from all around Crossbell. None of these people look familiar. I mean, aside from, I'm looking at the NPCs. Nope, none of them stand out to me. Kind of reminds me of the beginning of the third. Hopefully there's no masked person. Oh, we're just monitoring everything remotely? Oh, and having our own little buffet feast. Would not mind that. Wow, this is so tasty! I sure didn't expect to get the same food as the rest of the dinner party. That sure was nice of him. If only I could find some way to get closer to the princess. Aye, she was quite the looker. The black-haired one was more than a little cute herself. Look at them all. They sure seem like they're having a good time. The students don't need to be given such extravagant food. Oh, pipe down, Major Michael. Well, we couldn't say no to Governor General Rufus's generosity. It was nice of him to invite you too, Randy. Not allowed to leave the tower, though. But still, it's good to have you with us. Rufus. They lived and died as Jaegers did, so I don't feel too bad for them having lost their lives, actually. He's not the type to mess with people. I'm sure everything he said is true. Hiring V's Jaeger Corps 12 years ago. Becoming the head of the Iron Bloods. The connection between him and the Blood and Iron Chancellor was my father, Baron Schwarzer, who must have known Reen's true parentage this whole time then. So father knew Chancellor Osborne even back then. Does that mean the day he found me in that blizzard? Reen? What's wrong? You don't look well. Oh, no, I'm okay. I was just thinking about something. I don't blame you. From the sound of it, some pretty heavy stories came out during your special operations missions earlier today. Well, make sure you eat something. Can't go to war on an empty stomach or something. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't just focus on my own issues. Right now, I need to focus on what's in front of me, the students and the field exercises. And Musei. Oh, Muse, there was something I wanted to ask. Have you met the princess before? Oh? Why do you ask that? Well, she mentioned you looked like someone she knew. So I was just wondering. I may have run into her at a dinner party in the capital once or twice. But I hear you're very well acquainted with Prince Olvert yourself, Tita. Expert deflection. I believe I've heard your future with that red-headed bracer was blessed by one of His Highness's performances. What? Really? Why would Prince Olvert... That guy performed? I don't remember. Why do you know so much, Muse? Yuna's still gloomy. I thought she had brightened up a bit after talking to His Highness, but I'm sure she still has many concerns between the railway cannons and Governor General Rufus. Is that so? Man, what's your guys' problem? You all look like crap. Only Ash would talk to people like that. Hello to you too, Ash. What do you want? You just look like you've been wandering around the whole time. Yeah, I was looking for ways to get out of this tower. I don't got any booze here for us, so I was thinking of going and hitting up the nightlife. Might find some babes to enjoy it with. Want to join me? Sheesh, haven't you been scolded for that exact thing before? And what about that was supposed to make me want to come? Seems like the students are having a good time. They need to be more aware of their surroundings. Okay, Sergeant Killjoy. They should have the mindset that a mission is finished only once you've returned to camp. By the way, the inspection team will be on standby after this until it's time for them to move again. Is our camp going to be okay? I thought you were supposed to be there. There's no need to worry about that. The RMP troops stationed there are the best of the best, and we haven't spotted any movement from the Society recently. Well, aren't you on top of things? Anyway, what happened to Majors Claire and Lecter? They are currently on a mission outside the tower. Don't worry about them. Just focus on your own task. Got it. Man, everywhere we go, everything's classified. The party should be ending in a half hour or so. Is something gonna happen? Or I think a lot of somethings have already happened, basically. The dinner party reached its conclusion without any incidents. Until the guest houses for the inspection team had been prepared, they were to remain on standby in the tower. So are we gonna walk up and down it and do some patrolling, or are we headed back to the base camp? You are free to do as you wish now. However, you must remain on floor 34. If you are called for, you must return immediately. Now break. Okay. I've been wondering if it was Muse or Ash who was going to join us first. And it looks like it might be Muse. There isn't a whole lot of time, but I guess I'll take a look around the floor. Alright, first take a schwiggity schwig. Gotta stay refreshed. One day I'll show you guys my setup. It looks really stupid, but it's why I gotta take a bit of a swiggity swig. And it's not gonna be today, probably won't be for a while, but one day I'll probably show it to you guys. Man, all these dishes were just great. Yeah, they really were. It's rare that I'm able to get my hands on such high quality ingredients, but I'll try to recreate this flavor once we get back to camp. That's the sauce on this main dish, for example. I wonder how you can get such a deep flavor. Well, I did get a slight hint of lotus. Lotus? That must mean Armorican honey. That's amazing, Freddy. Thank you. All in a day's work. Oh, wow. We got a Freddy note off of that? Seems like all the clubs are starting to hang out together. Yeah, I noticed that too. I guess Muse left early. It's fine. I'm sure she'll be back soon enough. Anyway, did you try the dessert that just came out? If you haven't had any yet, you should really try some. Will do. And then what are they doing? Man, oh man, that was a serious feast. Really hit the spot. Only thing that would have made it better is a nice cold one. Or 3. Oh, right. I hear you two went out drinking together. I'm a little jealous. Can I come along next time? Of course, you're welcome anytime. But I'm a little surprised. I didn't think you were much of a drinker. I'm a lightweight, I admit, but I'll have a social drink from time to time. I bet you're a real wild drunk. Man, I'd love to see that at least once. I can picture it now. Our serious little Toa turned man-eater. Just add booze and she chases down all the younger guys. What? No, I wouldn't do that. Just nod and smile, Reen. When Yuna talks about Crossbell, you can see her eyes sparkling. I'm a little relieved. Yuna's really talking a lot today, and we can challenge what's-her-face, Louise. I'm glad to see that she has her energy back. Alright, I did not mean to talk to her a second time. Oh, Instructor, I was wondering, how was your talk with Governor General Rufus? It felt very productive, but also completely unproductive. He may be my friend's brother, but things aren't ever easy with him. Sounds like he's a tough nut to crack even for you, Instructor. Ever since the annexation, a day hasn't gone by where we haven't heard his name. When I think about it, he really is an amazing person, and just as terrifying. Especially considering that most people in Crossbell don't have any resentment towards him. He's already ingratiated himself with the populace. It's not really my place to comment on that. Don't worry, I'm not mad. Anyway, I was surprised about the princess. Not to mention your wonderful little sister. As her brother, I bet you think she's the cutest thing ever, huh? Yeah, but she can be pretty tough to deal with at times. I will admit, she's grown into a beautiful woman, just like her mother. The only issue is how she's going to make her social debut. It'll need to be pretty grand to scare off any sleazy guys. Isn't she? She would have already done that, right? She's 17 or something. That sister complex of his is worse than I'd heard. But maybe that's worth an extra point or two? And then these two. So you met Prince Olvert when he was visiting Liberl? What was that like? Well, I can't really go into details, but Prince Olvert is very talented with an orbital gun, and his art saved us a bunch of times. Oh, and I heard at one point he drank a whole bottle of expensive wine without paying in order to get thrown in jail. So that's why we met him up near that gate where Shara Torrens what's-his-name? What? Why would he do that? I suppose he's just the, adventurous type. It sounds like Tita knows the prince pretty well from their time traveling together. Not my Tita, because my Tita was basically a bench warmer the whole time. Friggin' useless. Cool character, though. Useless in battle. Talking about Liberl like this really takes me back. I want to see everyone again. And then what are you guys talking about? Whew! The survival exercises today were really tiring. I stepped on a snake, got chased by bees, and stared down a wild boar. Oh my gosh, dude. Part of it is my carelessness, but how unlucky can I be? Honestly, it was really scary. The worst luck? The supply team had to use the orbital network for today's exercises. It was actually pretty tricky. But at the same time, it feels like there's a lot of untapped potential there. Well, either way, it was a pretty good lesson for me. Stark seems like the most normal guy here. Looks like everyone had a hard time with the field exercises today. I should ask Allie about how Class 7's field exercises went. And I think that is everybody in the room except for her. Altina? What's wrong? Instructor. I just received my periodic contact from the Intelligence Division. It seems there's been an unexpected development. Unexpected? Yes, Major Arundel and Major Claire. Not only are they not here at the tower, they're not even in Crossbell City anymore. Huh. They skedaddled quickly. Because they were definitely here when they were on the roof of Orchis Tower when the Pantagruel arrived, but I guess it has been almost an entire day. That's a little worrying. Wait, was it even okay for you to tell me that? They didn't say it was confidential, so it's probably fine. It's likely either Tangram Gate, still under construction, or Belgard Gate to the west. Wait, but this morning... Hey, Allie! Nope, it was Leonora. Leonora. Man, today really wiped me out. Oh, you're talking with someone. Oh, it's no big deal. Go ahead. I'll get out of your way. Understood. Pardon me. Sorry to butt in, instructor. That was a little suspicious. Highly suspicious. Leonora, Leonora. And then Kurt and his roommate. I'm glad to see Prince Olvert and Princess Alfin haven't changed. Outside of the fact that she's becoming ever more beautiful. She certainly is. You've met the Imperial family before, right, Kurt? Yes, due to my family's service to them. Though I wasn't anywhere near as close to them as my brother was with Prince Olvert. If I was, I could have noticed Prince Cedric's change. Kurt, if you put it that way, I'm in the same boat. If I'd have paid more attention and not simply complied with the government's requests. Instructor. But, like Prince Olvert said, we need to look out for him now. Prince Cedric is smart. You should know that better than most people. Yes. I shall do my best to look out for His Highness. That's the spirit. I wonder if there's any way I can meet Princess Alfin. Kurt, can you use your connections somehow? That's a nearly impossible request. Even if I could meet her, I wouldn't want to take you with me. Come on, Kurt! Sydney's his usual self. Okay, we got 3 more, 4 more, and then there's an event over there. That's probably Musée. Which is, as we've seen, highly unlikely to be her real name. The Music Club. Get a swatch of this, you two! Doesn't it inspire you? Motivate you? If this isn't a rock, then I don't know what is, baby! When you say that about everything, it really loses its impact. I do kind of understand what he means this time, though. I'm glad to see they're having fun hanging out. This room we can go, or we cannot go into? Oh, the 4 reporters from earlier. Seriously, were you not listening to a word I've said? That's gonna be Musée. No, it's Vivi. All members of the mass media need to be on standby in their room until given the go-ahead. She's got the spirit of grace in her. Well, it's not like I was trying to sneak up on the inspection team or any of the VIPs. I wanted to see if I could get a little interview with a member of the security team or maybe the branch campus. Oh, hey, you're from the RMP, aren't you, Chief Instructor Irving? Think you could tell us about... That's quite enough. Vivi, what are you doing here? Oh, hey, Reen. Haven't seen you since St. Arc. You know her? I take it that means she's one of your schoolmates from the main campus. Yep, I'm Vivi with the Imperial Chronicle. I graduated just last spring alongside Reen. Fine. Schwarzer, I leave her to you. Tell your friend to follow the rules. He's got such a tough job, dude. He'd be handsome if he wasn't such a hard ass. Well, I don't disagree, but more importantly, I didn't know you were in Crossbell. Though I guess this is the perfect event for a reporter like you. I pulled some strings in order to get put on this story. I also wanted to come see Lynn since it's been a while. I see. Well, you still need to follow the rules here. Worst case scenario, you might get kicked out. Yeah, I guess. I was just hoping I'd run into a member of the inspection team or one of the VIPs. Speaker McDowell's absent and I couldn't get a hold of his granddaughter. So that's where you went, Vivi. That's probably gonna be Rains. Crap. Yep. And you are? Wait, you're the Ashen Chevalier? I knew Vivi knew you, but... See? Told ya. Pardon me, I'm Rains of the Crossbell Times. I came here with Vivi because of our partnership with the Imperial Chronicle. Ah, I see. Well, I hope she's not causing you too much trouble. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Vivi, we're supposed to be working together. Don't run off on your own like that. I mean, it'd be bad for you if you barged in somewhere you shouldn't and got kicked out, right? Well... Fine. I'll just sit quietly till the interviews. Bye for now, Reen. Keep sending me those landscape shots, but let me know if you find any juicy info you can share with me. Yeah, got it. So they bow in Crossbell? I could certainly learn a thing or two from her when it comes to energy. But she said something about not being able to get in touch with the McDowells? What's, Interesting. Update Razine.
Hello there, Reen. You found some new records? Very well. I'll start deciphering them. Leave it to me.
Okay.
Sup, Reen? Now, oh, well, I'll send you your
Okay, the rewards, too.
Give me the I'll send you your
Golden. Might as well. I wonder, should we double report to? Okay, so we report everything at once. I'm okay with that. No Muse, though. She must be on the roof or something. Of course the elevators are out of order. The emergency stairs seem pretty well guarded, too. I guess my only option is to fake being sick. I'm actually pretty amazed how you'll just blurt out things like that while one of your instructors is right next to you. Well, by this point, I figure I can just buy you off. So, how about it? Help me get out of here and there's something in it for you. Quit joking around and get back to the room. Damn stick in the mud. Where is Muse? There's no need to use the elevator right now. But I says there is a need to use the elevator right now. Oh, those reporter types. I just don't know how to deal with them. A while back, I was forced into an interview with a reporter from the Crossbell Times. Grace, no doubt. Well, considering their jobs, I guess they can sometimes get pushy. I hope you talk to your friends about this. Yes, she said she's had enough too. Okay, it's the emergency stairs. Nice. Go ahead and see what's going on over here. Just as I thought. Lovely to see you again. Someone's talking in the emergency stairwell. Maybe I should check it out. It's gonna be Muse and maybe Vita?
I can't believe you enrolled at the branch campus.
Okay, so it's Alfin and Muse. That voice. It's everybody. Holy crap.
I had no clue. I had assumed you transferred to a girls' school in Orchis.
Well, to be fair, I did dodge the topic in my letters. But just for fun, I also left you a little hint here and there.
You're the same as ever.
So she was originally enrolled at St. Astraeus. Okay. This is seeming less nefarious, but still suspect.
So you had all our letters to Orchis forwarded to Leaves?
Doesn't it sound like something right out of a spy novel? I did it partly so the two of you wouldn't worry. Of course, I also just wanted to surprise you.
We were worried about you anyway, though. But I'm glad to see you're okay. Your replies took longer, so I thought something may have happened to you.
That's her student council prowess, dude.
I wasn't able to help you at all. Neither was I. I wish there was something I could have done.
What happened?
Oh, you two. Your concern is more than enough. I couldn't keep going to St. Estrella either way. Though I will say, I miss having girl talk with the princess. And hearing your tales of brotherly love, Elise.
Aww. You really haven't changed, have you?
Huh.
So you go by Muse at Thor's?
So what's whatever her real name is, it's definitely the reason she had to leave St. Estrella.
It seems like they throw you into actual combat a lot. Are you going to be okay?
Yes. This is the path I've chosen for myself. Besides, if something were to happen, I'm sure your gallant brother would protect me.
She probably knows we're eavesdropping.
Huh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
Okay, so now the chances are high that it's gonna be... I thought it was gonna be Ash up until this.
Reen?
Sorry, Your Highness.
Trying to listen in on a maiden's secrets, are we?
Sheesh. I guess all that explains the way you've been acting towards me this whole time.
Don't worry, Reen. It's not your fault. Yes, she's always been like this.
So, whatever her real name is... I see. So you were enrolled at St. Estrella before. I really... Hopefully Tio gets to go there, but... Yes, up until the end of last year. I was a year below these two, but they've always looked after me. It might be more accurate to say she was always teasing me. Well, how could I resist when you're this cute? Yes, I completely agree. You too, princess? St. Estrella. I guess it makes sense for a noble girl to go there. But why did she leave? Why did she come to the branch campus? Your Highness, Lady Elise, it's time. Oh no! Sorry, I'll be back right away. We need to move to the guest house in the city now. Oh, right, I heard about that. I'm sure you'll have a lot on your plate starting tomorrow, so be sure to get some rest. You too, Elise. Yes, both of you as well, Reen. Muse? Mill? Mill? Couldn't be! Please be careful. Remember what happened in Sutherland. Oh yeah, got it. Thank you. I've already got... It's kind of wild, but I've already got an idea formulating in my head from just those 3 letters, plus the Black Factory, or Black Workshop. Really now, Mildred? Okay, nope. Good night, Elise, princess. So what is her name, Mildia or something? I think I'll borrow him for a bit. I can't say whether I'll ever give him back, though. Sorry. I'll give you a call tomorrow. You're going a little far with your jokes. What if I told you I wasn't joking? I'm jealous. I can almost understand Cedric's feelings. I wonder how serious she really is. She's not the type to show her true colors. But considering her position, she must have some kind of motive. Yes, true. That Mildy thing may have just torpedoed the theory I was working on, but she's a good girl, but sometimes I think she's a bit too smart for her own good. I just hope she doesn't have some outrageous plan. The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3. So you were enrolled at St. Estrella after all. I had my suspicions, but was never quite sure. I was on a completely different train of thought until we went into the stairwell. All Elise would ever talk about was her dear brother Rean. I heard my fair share about you from the princess as well. Between the two of them, I just couldn't help falling in love. Well, from the sound of it, you were pretty close with my sister and the princess, right? I want to thank you on their behalf. Oh no, you don't need to thank me. Those two treated me very well with no regard for our different social positions. Leaving them behind was my only regret when I left the school. I see. A Count's family in Orchis. They must have been under some pressure at the time. Pressure from Chancellor Osborne's imperial government. So, she's Ordian? Please don't make that face. I still have an attachment to my old school, but I've made friends with Yuna and the others here. Most importantly, I've met the man of my destiny here. You need to stop joking around about that. What's all this about? Ash. Why, hello there. Hey now, Instructor Schwarzer. Didn't think you were the type. Getting real close with the student body, huh? No, this is... You misunderstand. Our relationship is strictly platonic. For now, I'm ready to give him my all at any time, though. You really are taking this way too far. I'll focus my power and... Whoa! Oh, huh? The hell was that? Like, Rean was like, I'm gonna need to use 10% of my power to escape Musei's clutches. Instructor, what are you doing? Oh, Musei and Ash are here? Has something happened? No, we just met up by chance. Did you guys need something? Yes, it is almost time. We need to see the inspection team off, right? Right. You two should get back to your classes. Whoa. Instructor Rean? What's wrong? There's no mistaking it. That's the same sensation I felt during the Civil War. What's with this chill in the air? It's happened.
What?
An explosion.
Things were getting a little too peaceful around here.
The hell's going on?
Something happened on the roof.
What's going on?
Here, footage from the rooftop cameras.
Whoa, what is that?
The almighty conflagration or whatever.
Is that the landing ship from earlier today? Huh. Who are those guys?
Whoa, and Campanella too.
Number 1, the almighty conflagration.
Wait, is that...
One of Ouroboros' enforcers.
Toa, Randy, check on the students and the inspection team. Major Michael, can you get in touch with the security forces? Got it.
The elevator's out of commission. Use the emergency stairs.
Understood.
Are Musei and Ash gonna come with? Please let them come with.
Instructor.
Classes 7, 8, and 9, form up. Grab all your gear. We're heading to floor 36, the VIP floor.
Do not break the chain of command. This is the branch campus. Security room, do you copy?
Peacing out.
Wait, you guys!
Don't worry, I'll go bring him back.
I'll go too. We'll return with them as soon as we can.
Finally!
Just what are you up to?
I just want to see how things play out for myself.
Muse? But why is she...
Damn it! What the heck are they doing?
Leave them to Schwarzer. We need to secure the guests.
Okay. So we're about to be in for a fight? Should have saved. Well, I guess it was all just... Whoa, Rena's...
Is this a reaction to those black flames? If I'm not careful, my power might break loose.
Master Rein!
And Sharon! We're getting all kinds of backup.
Sharon.
I shall be joining you. I've received permission from the chairman.
That'll be a big help. It seems there are two of them. The almighty conflagration and...
Yes, another enforcer. An extremely tricky one at that. Master Rein, we strike!
Yeah, let's go!
Ooh, not even a battle! One and done-dum!
Sounds like a battle up there.
So we're gonna have to play as them.
Could they have already gotten inside?
Patrol archaisms!
At a time like this?
Hey, don't start the party without me.
Okay, so this is our first team up with them.
Ash, I get. But why are you here, Muse?
Can't let you guys steal the show every time.
I just thought it might be fun to come help you out.
We can talk later. Right now, we need to defeat these things.
Fine, whatever. Just be careful.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Now, let's show them a thing or two.
Watch them be level 29 or something.
I won't go easy.
Ooh. Confusion wave. Ooh, that wasn't supposed to happen. What do you have? What is this? Waso. It's Waso Blue. And then Sephiral Rain. It bothers me that there's no L at the end of that. And it's not double P, one L at the end. Cures KO and ailments. Stat down.
Heal our wounds. Sephiral Rain.
She's even saying it, dude. Come on.
Thanks.
My turn.
Alright. Arts Celebration. Focuses on arts, boosting power and EP efficiency. Cost minus 80%. But, oh, it lasts for 12 turns. I was like, what is 2 turns gonna do for this? And then Crazy Hunt, which we've used.
Strike!
Get some.
There.
It's mine!
Sure.
And Impede Feint. What's Reaper's Whirlwind? We can't get all of them.
Hey, you! Rest in peace!
Gotcha. It's okay when the small fry can heal themselves.
It's my turn.
Doesn't look like... Yep, a little too spread out for that. Let's do Sledgehammer.
Break through! Sledgehammer! All right. Yeah!
Nice.
My turn.
You are definitely going to be healing. I guess we can get away with just tearing him.
Orchis, activate. Yeah.
Thanks.
No problem.
Yes!
I guess that was a respectable amount of break damage.
Here I go! Set gunner!
Dang, still nothing? And
Sure.
they got Musei too.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Very well.
Yep. No recovery for that.
Sure.
And he can't impede.
You're mine!
Good.
Very well.
Yeah.
And that's all she wrote. Or it was not all she wrote. We just weren't able to get in there. Wow.
Sure.
Okay, not the best showing, but...
Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Ash and Muse are both level 27, so we're still under-leveled. We're under-leveled so badly. But it was a good showing from them, though. Hopefully we can gain some more levels at the same time. We're out here and ready to take on both of them. But it looks like we might have to do this with just these two. Orchis Tower rooftop. What? Was someone in there? Was someone trying to escape?
Let's go.
Yes. Do be careful.
Yep, just a pair of us. We're definitely going to be saving and continuing on with this. That's going to be next time, though. So join me then for more The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. Bye for now, guys.